Greetings, dear listeners. Hope you're all doing well. Now, Canada's newest and easternmost province is the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Newfoundland and Labrador, a huge area of bleak and desolate beauty, but with very, very few inhabitants. Newfoundland being an island, while Labrador is a ginormous stretch of land on the Atlantic Ocean facing towards Greenland. That's right, it faces towards Greenland. Recently, I received a very interesting email from an inhabitant of the Rock. An inhabitant of the Rock being the affectionate nickname for Newfoundland. From the Rock, from Newfoundland, Burke writes, "G'day, bye. I've been watching your videos about werewolves and dogmen. Have you ever thought that what these cryptids might be is actually the Adlet? The Adlet? If you've never heard the word before, an Adlet is a humanoid creature with the body of a man, but the legs of a dog. They are part of Inuit culture and are found here in Newfoundland, in Labrador, and in Greenland. And as I found out, they're also found in Alaska. The backstory concerns a woman who marries a dog and whose offspring were half human, half canine. The legend is more complicated than that, but that's the gist of it. The offspring were said to have reddish fur, were taller than humans, and had human intelligence and a taste for human flesh. In fact, they were so voracious, they were sent to live on an isolated island. But when their canine father was murdered, they came ashore seeking revenge and multiplied. The Adlet were said to prey on the Inuit and the other Native American tribes, and when I imagine their appearance, I think of Lon Chaney Jr. in the old Universal Wolfman movies. Could they be responsible for werewolf and dogman, maybe even Sasquatch sightings? The Adlet were said to live as tribes in remote and desolate places, like much of Labrador, but could they have moved into more populated areas over time? Like I said, the fur of the Adlet is supposed to be reddish-brown, and I suspect the upper body is covered with it, giving them a more canine look. So what do you think of my theory, bye? The legend of the Adlet is not well known, but if they ever did exist, and if their population has increased over time, I think they may possibly account for the plethora, especially of dogman sightings, that we are currently experiencing. So, dear listeners, what do you think? Do you think Burke is onto something? Could werewolf and dogman sightings actually be Adlet sightings? Could werewolf and dogman sightings be sightings of the Adlet? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And stay safe, stay subscribed, ring that bell so you don't miss any upcoming video, and feel free to share this video or any of my videos with anyone you please. If this is your first visit to my channel, please consider subscribing. My name is Warren, and I write and tell original ghost stories and original horror stories featuring such cryptids as the Night Floaters, Werewolves, the Black-Eyed Children, and now the Adlet. So again, please consider subscribing and help me to reach my goal of 2,021 subs in 2021. I'm now going to ask the lovely and talented camera crew to give us a panorama shot of our green and rather noisy surroundings on this bleak and rather desolate but still beautiful afternoon. Till midnight, cheers.